Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of
base plate. Theo Jamieson, with just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In is Jorge Soler. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. English has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Ready with the 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Herrera onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jamieson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down.
Striding in once again, Theo Jamieson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Jamieson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
High and deep to left center field. Silva ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. White Sox on top, 3-1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada.
the third baseman.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Moncada.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jameson has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. White Sox will strand 3, and it's still 3-1. Ready once again, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. McRae is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Taylor Rogers wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00.
Standing in, Theo Jameson. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hit high and deep to left field. McRae looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 58 on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Stepping in, Kurt English, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. Jameson racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Ramirez. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Digging in now, Theo Jameson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping up now, number 45. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in, Theo Jameson. He singled his last time up.
Theo.
First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Silva makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ramirez.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jameson racing back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box, Theo Jameson, first in the league in home runs, and he added one more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. English ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Theo Jameson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Jorge Soler.
The 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Moncada camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, number 45. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. McRae sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jack McRae. He's 1 for 4 for the game. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. Jameson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
6-4 the outcome today. Detroit came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Burton claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Theo Jameson, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Walker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today, because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9, good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on it.
Stepping in, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Line hard toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In is Jorge Soler. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
At the plate, Ricky Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Flares this one over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Standing in, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Next up for Detroit, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jamieson at second. Soler is over at first with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Ready now, number 62. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Jamieson, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Ochoa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Digging in now, Theo Jamieson. He's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Throw on.
Yeah, that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cleveland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adrian Franco wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Hunter Wood earns the save out of the bullpen, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sean Reed Foley gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched.
The plate, Theo Jamieson. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. In is Jorge Soler. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting, Ricky Rodriguez, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. So striding forward now, number 62. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamieson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Jorge Soler.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Walker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Ricky Rodriguez.
The third baseman.
Jamison leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Tigers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Ochoa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ochoa.
The 2-2 pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison is there, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Ready for another shot now, Ricky Rodriguez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The set and the 1-1 pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Theo Jamison, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Striding in for the Indians, Justin Williams, 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 4-0. Striding into the box, Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Soft liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
J.D. Davis.
Skied into straightaway right. Jamison giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 62. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.